Alright. Hello and welcome to another stream. This time, Trainz again. How unbelievable, I know, right? Oh, I need to take care of something real quick. Pa, pa, pa. Okay. So, welcome back to Inselbahn. Probably haven't seen it in quite a while now. I think it's been a month and a half since the last time I streamed anything from this route. Anyways, so working on sessions again, and this time I have basically started anew with all the sessions. Well, because something fucked up and had to get uh, done, and as a result, the sessions kind of disappeared. Anyways, it's not important. Kind of losing the track of what I even wanted to do. Well, actually, I don't even know what type of session I want to do, which is funny. Gotta admit, it's funny. Anyways, since I mean, Kango and others have provided me with an idea for a session, but I don't know. I'm probably going to make something generic for now, and I'm gonna start doing more unique sessions later on towards the end. So yeah. Okay. I really have no fucking idea what I want to do, what session. Alright, let me change the time slightly so that I have better visibility on what I'm actually doing here. I need to check my layers. That needs to be locked, that needs to be unlocked. Okay. I need to get this. Now, want to do something with these little boys. These little... That sounded... That's a... Yeah. There's a big boy and there's a little boy. I'm gonna call this the little boy. The Palmerston. Or it could be the princess or prince or whatever. I need a tender for them as well though, so... um... Yeah, this will work. Prince with a blue, brown livery. Could make something with that. Now what I need to check is, can it fit through this holy gap here? No, it cannot. It just does not fit. Okay. It's just slightly too big. Fair enough. So that's not gonna be going that way then. that case, what I'm gonna be doing is a relatively simpler type of session for this one, just nice and shorter kind of thing. I think that's gonna be better to do. So, I'm gonna have the player start here, and gonna have some loaded log cars on both of these tracks waiting to be taken. What's gonna happen is the player will be tasked to take these loaded cars to the sawmill. I need to get some trains as well. Everything else is stuff that I know about. When it comes to these, I can never properly find these things because every single one of them has a different type of name to it because they are simply from different companies, right? So it's kind of a fucky wacky kind of thingy when you have to try and find all of these because every single one of them is from a different railway. This is Festiniog, right? This is L&B, whatever that is. What's this? It's probably Festiniog as well. 2 feet gauge. WHHR, that's another railway, and then NWNGR. So yeah, there's so many different companies that I use trains from simply because they're PPR, they look good and stuff like that. I'm gonna move these here because I will want AI trains to be somewhere around in this place as well. And another thing I want is I'm gonna take Isaac out of there, out of the equation. So I'm gonna have the player couple to their train cars at the start in the logging camp. I'm already gonna be doing passenger service over here. So I'm gonna do a 4-car train. Okay, it did clone to all of them. Good. So yeah, roughly 7 passengers. That's good. Okay, that's gonna be our AI 1. I'll name it like that. Good. And this here is going to be our player train. It's gonna be interesting to have the player just reverse for a while. It's gonna be more fun. Hello, Wasted Trace, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I wish there was a function that for all cars in a train for a certain type, you could perform an action of that type instead of doing asset by asset. For example, copy load to all cars of this type, boxcar. Route looks incredible in summer. Thank you. Yeah, this is one of the few routes that I built. So yeah, I'll give. I don't know. Have you seen it before or not? Cause I don't know if you've seen it fully yet or not. But yeah, this is one of the ones that I have built. Okay, I need log transporters essentially. Uh, is that? No, that's not that. Uh, that's one big log. I like that. It's gonna be over here. Transport Keystone, no. Okay, there's a big one again. Okay, never mind. Right. Um, So that's gonna be the one long log there for me to use. And now I need to get my hands on the other log cars. These ones. What are you? Yes, that's the ones. Actually, gonna put one here. I don't want it to be too big of a train, but I want to utilize the stuff that I have on hand. So yeah, just a little shorter train into the sawmill, 4 cars, which yeah, looks good. All right, let's do this couple 1, and let's do this one as couple 2. Wonderful, save. Okay, I think so. I thought you were working on a winter session a while ago. Session name 1 big log. No. Oh, that's actually a good name. Need to actually do this. Incel ban 3. 1 short log. I'll call it like that. 1 short log. Let's go the description for it. Couple 4 log cars at the logging camp and bring them. Hold on. Couple loaded log cars at the logging camp and bring them to the sawmill at Casper Industry. There we go. Relatively simple. I'm not. I don't want any of those. I don't want any of these rules. So, problem is I don't exactly remember all the other stuff that I've used. So let me just do this real quick. Edit session. Working on the winter session. I think that. Yeah, that was like a few months ago. What a few months ago? That was like yeah, 3 months ago or something like that. Anyways, what I need is all of this except for that. Yes. It's gonna clone all of that. And I want to send this to normal difficulty actually. There we go. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now, edit session number 3, the 3rd session here. 1 short log. Let's open the thingy here. Let's get rid of this. And I'm gonna paste this in. I'm gonna take you through all of these things that I just pasted in here. So, driver setup. This here, everyone who's made an AI before, or played with the game before, knows that this is where you set up your train drivers, right? Fairly easy to do. Actually, I'm gonna remove that. I don't want this AI here. I just want the player in here for now, because I need to give the player the control of the train, obviously. Session rules. I've already, well, me copying in the rules that I've had on the other session essentially means that everything that I've had taken there has copied over. But yeah, you can see that I've got the delete train. We have couple, whole train headlights, horns. I'm not gonna be using any instant loads for this session, so I don't need them here. Load passengers, just in case I'm gonna do passenger stuff. And navigate to, in case I need it. I don't typically use this rule. It's not really for me. Like I don't like using it. I don't have good experience with it. Neither I have good experience with navigates and drive tos and navigate vias and stuff, but I still have them here just in case I am doing something very, very simple, right? The reason why I'm not really keen on using them, especially on Inselbahn, is because this route has no signals. So it would create a lot of problems if I just had normal AI running here, right? There are no signals on this route. So, yeah. I still have them here just in case. Notify, I don't even know what notifies the player of scheduled progress completion. Okay, that's that. I don't use that rule ever, but it's just checked by default. Say a run around could be useful sometimes. Set max speed to convert power. Yes, STV drive sometimes. Very rarely I use autopilot command now, because that one is better to work with. It has one more function that's a bit nicer to work with. Terminate passenger train, useful when you want to terminate a passenger train. It forces all of the passengers off. It's very nice. Uncouple from is better than uncouple because uncouple is a terrible rule to set up for a session in here, mainly because you cannot, right? Because the way the uncouple rule, the original works, is that you need to select what train car you want the AI to uncouple from. So you need to know the name of the train car, and even then, if you're doing it like this, you cannot configure which train car you want to uncouple in this session editing, because what that rule does, it only shows you the train cars that are already attached to the train, but because you're an editor, there are, it cannot run and actually check what train cars are attached to the train. So it never works in here. At least it doesn't work for me. So that's why I'm not using it. That's why I'm using the uncouple from, because this I can say, hey, uncouple from, and then a number of the train car that you have attached, which is very nice. Right? You don't have to know the name of the train car. You don't have to fiddle around with the original uncouple and like try to get around it in some kind of way. No, you just do this, tell him, hey, uncouple from the 12th car of Wiedersehen, essentially, right? And there's unload rule, whatever, wait for, that's a good rule. I use it sometimes. Obviously, it tells the AI to wait for some extended amount of time. Wait for trigger, I don't use it anymore. I wanted to use it a few years ago, but it didn't really work out. The command didn't work, so I just skipped it and I found a different replacement for it, and I've been sticking to that one ever since. Mainly because it allows me to do some more stuff as well. It's more useful. Clean up the rail train, that's just default 1 minute. Locking tower part, it doesn't really need it here, but whatever, I keep it. Just, yeah. It's one of the base things that just appear when you make a session, and you just cannot ever be bothered to delete it. It's not needed at all, you could delete it completely. Ranked session begin now. This is important if you want to have a ranked session, as in score points and stuff like that. You have to have ranked session begin, and somewhere down the line you need to have ranked session end. Here you can set the how amount of points and stars and stuff like that, and timer countdown, or if you don't want any timer mode, so you can play around with that. I set it to no timer mode, and having the 5-star be 1000 points and 1-star be 600 points, lowering by 100 points each time. Next up is the session metadata, where you have the ability to choose, like, hey, is it simulation or challenge? How long does it take? And what's the difficulty, right? This will the stuff that will display itself in the main menu when selecting the session, right? Speeding check rule, pretty obvious. It checks if if the player is speeding above the speed limit. If he does, there's a message pop up: you're speeding, slow the fuck down, essentially. And then at the same time, variable modify, you're gonna be losing 5 points for every second that you are above the speed limit. Very self-explanatory. Wait for derailment. If a derailment occurs, the session automatically fails. Anyways, I need to do something real quick. I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. I had to take in an order. Alright. Let's get back to this. Let's read the chat. Yesterday I watched 1.5 of your tutorial. We'll watch the rest later. Overall, I think basically understand the concepts. The main complexity isn't in the rules, but in applying them given the routes and scheduling. Yeah, essentially. But in order to do that, you need to understand what each rule does and how to combine them to actually, make them work. So yeah, understanding the rules is one of the things you need to do. After that, you need to comprehend them as well and to mix and match them. All right, so wait for derailment, wait for something to derail the route, preferably the player. If it does that, 500 points will be subtracted as a little, like, it's not exactly needed, but just to make sure that the player doesn't think that they've actually earned any kind of stars for that. And then it also fails the ranked session. Right. And derailment has occurred. I'm gonna put that message in there. Right. Then I have a random season. And so what this does is that on startup, a random season is selected on, from spring, summer, fall, or winter. You can choose whether you want, what seasons you want to have, what seasons you don't want to have, some other combinations in there for the session role as well. And then I have subtitle text. at the start basically like, hey, it is winter 1946, or it is summer 1946, or it is spring 1946, you know, so stuff like that. Quick drive rule, very basic, needs to be, it sets the time rate allows you to change, you know, the default control method, the derailment settings, and the units what to use on here, right? It also allows you to hide by default the little arrows at junctions and whatnot, right? Stuff like that. It's unneeded. Random weather. Uh, this here basically allows you to control, you know, what weather you want, or you know what weather there's going to be on the route, and you can change. You know, every 15 minutes is going to be doing that. So yeah, there's another weather rule as well. I'm gonna be using that in later sessions. That allows you to control more precisely what weathers you want. Anyways, cinematic camera. I use this to do like an introduction kind of movement onto the engine, so the player gets little bearings, and it's kind of like a cinematic intro to the drive, right? So yeah, and then I use the local junctions rule, which locks all the junctions, right? It prevents player from changing them, and this is very useful rule for me, essentially. I use this all the time. I need to have it to work on a session. It already locks the stuff in the surveyor, which is not that nice, but it's very easy to work around and use. You know, it works. Problem is, once you add it, you cannot get rid of it. So be careful with that one. Next up, I have wait 5 seconds. I use this with a combination of cinematic camera because, uh, you know, it takes 3.5 seconds to animate the camera. In reality, it takes anywhere between 4 to 5 seconds, right? It's the timer on these two is just not the same, right? It just doesn't work out for some whatever fucking reason. And don't question me about it, I don't know either. And I have a message pop up. Here I brief the player on what to do. Hello, driver. You will take a short log train from here to the sawmill at Casper Industries. There we go. Just a little introduction, tell the player what to do, right? Navigation display, basically telling the player, hey, this, you know, what to do. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna have couple 1. I'm gonna have couple 2. I'm gonna be automatic, yes. I'm gonna do couple, and I'm gonna do couple. Couple, and I'm gonna do a couple. Okay, it'll be 001. I'm going to clone this actually. I'm gonna keep it on the side here until I need it again. Must be completed, but in any order. This is what I need. So essentially, what I just set it to do is that both couple 1 and couple 2 will show up when you load in the session, or when this rule is activated. Sorry. So the player can choose. Oh, I'm going to firstly couple, you know, the cars on the left or the cars on the right. You know, in whatever order, essentially, one or the other. All right, control type, set a control method, easy mode, realistic. What I use here is just ask the user. This is like, hey, user, you, the player, do you want realistic controls or do you want DCZ controls? You know, you can just click on it and it sets. It's very nice to have. And then what I do is I change the ranking points, the score, to 1000, the full score. Why? Because the way I structure the sessions for Inselban in particular is that I will have the player start off with full score, and then, like, if they do mistakes, the score drops, right? They do something incorrectly, boom, it drops down, you know? Right now it's only speeding, but I want to get some other stuff sorted out as well and use that here as well. So yeah. Now objectives. Objective pretty much is just another way of telling you, hey, what the fuck do you need to do? So I'm gonna name it couple. I'm gonna use the couple icon, and I'm gonna be like couple the log cars. I'm gonna do a completion target of 4 for them. Yeah, okay. And then set junctions. I'm going to remove this rule. I need this rule. I need it. And I need it to control the logging junction here. And because it is logged, as you can see. So if I do this logging junction and I unlock it, now the player will be able to change this one junction, but none of the others, essentially. So set junction allows you to set the state of the junction and what it needs to be at at that moment, and stuff like that. Very, very useful, very needed kind of thing. Fun. Okay, so player couples 1 or couples 2. Let's make that work. Let's get to the main body of the session, as I'm going to call it. So what I want is a check track side. Oh, sorry, no. Track side check. Right? And I'm gonna be doing a... Oh, no. God damn it. You edit. So when player, I'm gonna do enter the logging. Right? So when the player enters the junction named logging, they will, it will activate stuff that's gonna be added here. And what I want to activate is the consist check. Consist check rule. There we go. So what am I checking for? Complete when a train machine description exists. And what I need here is player. What I need here is couple 1. Okay. When that happens, I'm gonna do objective update. I'm going to update the objective 01 and I'm going to increment progress by 2 because you have coupled 2 cars, right? So, and then I'm also gonna do another one here. It's gonna be as a, I'm gonna keep it as entry logging as well. Instead of couple 1, it's gonna be a couple 2, right? And I'm going to also increment the objective by 2, essentially. Next up, I'm going to be doing a consist check after this. And what I'm going to be checking for is couple 1 and couple 2 along with the player train in one consist, right? If that happens, actually, I don't even need to do it like that because the objective check 01 wait for completion because it increases the objective end goal by 2. So 2 and 2, that's 4. The end goal is 4, meaning that if it's gonna be 4, it's gonna be completed. Therefore, I can do the next part, and that is to create a new navigation display with the toggle 002. All processes are completed in sequence. Yes, okay, good. So this here now means that I, as a player, I have so this is one depart. Okay. At the same time, I'm also gonna have the AI to get in and through. I have to reverse So I want the player to stop on this track mark. Right, fair distance away from the junction there. And that will allow me to essentially just, switch the junction and have the player continue down on the main line. So he's gonna be pushing the cars at that point. It's gonna be more fun. So navigation display edit, add a point. It's gonna be the main stretch essentially. So 1 depart, 2 going to be reverse. So depart, reverse. I have a require stop on that, and I'm gonna have a turnaround icon. Now, what I forgot in this haste is, in fact, this is going to be a 3 reverse. Why? Because I need 2 over here for a wait. Right? Simple as that. So let's insert 2 in there. Put 3 reverse on there. Okay. Wait. For traffic. There we go. We're also going to and add another objective. It's gonna be objective 2. It's gonna be called sawmill. Icon is going to be proceed forward. Deliver logs to the sawmill. We do have 4 cars, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. I needed to check. I needed to check. All right, let's save preemptively. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. Right. This one, that's the other. Okay. Good. Actually, I wonder if I could possibly do this a different way. Navigation set check. Checks the navigation point set 001 is complete. Okay, so that's just that. I cannot check for a specific point in the navigation. That sets a thing as complete. That's nothing. Okay. So that is useless to me for this. So okay, never mind. Scrap that idea then. I wanted to check if I could like see or check for a specific navigation point in a navigation set to be complete, and then based on that just execute the rules below it. But yeah, cannot, unfortunately. But yeah, whatever. Right. Hello, Mickey. Welcome. Have you come? Yeah, you have come to torment me. Of course you have. All right. So, what's this junction set to? It's to the right. Okay. Good. I need now to set these junctions here as well. I want the player to be stuck behind the passenger train the whole time. So, Eagle Town 01. Let's do over here. We have this, right? Yes. Okay. So, Eagle Town 01 needs to be to the right. Eagle Town 03 needs to be to the left, locked. There we go. Passenger train gonna stop here, load and unload passengers, and then it's gonna go on. Eagle Town 06. Gonna be left, block, okay. And this is set correctly. Okay, good. Switchback 01. to the right. There we go. And switchback 02 needs to be to the right as well. Okay, that's gonna be the basic setup essentially here. What do I want next? So originally I wanted the player to go out into the city and turn around over here, but thinking about it now, not gonna do that. I'm just gonna have them push the cars up and through places. What I want here is this guy. I'm not gonna be needing any more of them. Okay. So let's get a review as well. Eagletown 09 needs to be to the left as well. Oh, that was a sneeze and a half. So it's gonna be to the left. Okay. I need to figure out some concept for that. I'm gonna get to that later. Right now, I need to set up this place here. Keep it relatively in order, I guess. So, I'm gonna do check track side over here. Yes. Navigation display. Okay, wait for a little bit. I wanna be who leaves? AI1. What do they leave? They leave mainline logging junction. Yes. We are going to set junction off mainline logging. To the left for the player to get out. And then we're gonna wait for the player to leave that same junction. And the junction is gonna be switched to the right. Wonderful. Okay, nice. Three is reverse. 4 proceed. Do that here. So it's gonna continue on this track. Okay. 5 gonna be passed through. No. Yeah, 5 gonna be passed. I need a AI1 stop 1. So it's gonna be our AI2. And I will just go straight through. Yes, okay. I know exactly how I want it to be then. So, yes. 6 is gonna be wait. We're gonna be waiting for another train. 7 depart. Okay, and 8 gonna be Brand Village. All the way up here. No, no, it's not. Air1 stop 2. Air1 stop 3. Okay. Hopefully it's gonna give us enough time to work with, but let's see actually what it's gonna do. Here I need to get the navigation point complete, and I need to get what navigation point? 2 instead 002. Good. Good. Just like that. Okay, also, what the heck? Brought trash internet again, hit my school's internet. Yeah, that sucks. Also, oh no. Well, I'm gonna go internet mainly. Yeah, see ya. Bye bye. By the way, regarding video quality at 1080, I still think the resolution looks great. I'm using a big screen. Yeah, absolutely. 1080 is enough. I agree with that. Okay, so this is 3 is reverse, 4 is proceed, 5 is pass, 6 is going to be wait, it's going to be manual. Do the stop icon on that one. Stop icon on that one, manual there. Wait for traffic. Okay, and then 7, the part. It's gonna be like that. Good. There we go. Okay. So now, I need to set up the AI. Yeah. AI1. AI driver. Okay. Autopilot. Stop at track mark. AI1 stop 1. Hold train. And load passengers on the right for 30 seconds. Then stop at AI stop 2. Do I have a change heading or change direction? I don't. I need to enable that command. So, driver commands. I need to find a change heading. You need to find the change heading. There it is, change direction. Change direction, boom, just like that. Train, change direction, then autopilot 2. A1 stop 3. Hold train, change heading, and then it needs to go up to AI1 stop 4. AI1 stop 4. AI1 stop 5, essentially. So, stop 3, stop 4, halt train, load passengers on the left side for 30 seconds. Then stop 5 and halt train. You're just gonna be waiting there until I get back to you again. Sounds good. I'm gonna do a whistle there as well. Okay, it's gonna be AI1. Now, I need to get the player again involved, and I need to get an AI again involved in a check track side. So the best way to do something like this, so that you don't have the camera going left and right every single time when you do stuff, you just do this, essentially. Boom. Just clone them over, essentially, and yeah. I'm gonna clone them several times here, just in case I need to do something with them, so that I have it easier in here. That way the camera doesn't fuck off to the train, it will only go to whatever trackside object you want to set it to be. I need to check this junction here actually. Can this go into the side, please? Thank you. Yeah, that one's good. Okay. Where's the track? There's a track going up, up, up here. Okay. So I need the player to leave Eagletown 01. Nah. Player, leave Eagletown 01. Yes. Set junction at Eagletown 01 to the left. Block AI control. Good. Okay. This is good. Now before that happens, I'm gonna have the AI 1 to leave Eagletown 07. I'm gonna set junction. Which junction is gonna be set? It's gonna be Eagletown 07 and Eagletown 06. Eagletown 6 and Eagletown 7. 7 is gonna be to the right, 6 is gonna be to the right, and 5 is good. Okay. Eagletown 9 is set to the left as well, but I'm gonna set it there again, just in case. Left block. Good. Okay. When this happens, I need this guy in here. I'm gonna set it this way. AI to stop 1. Set it to 1 meter as well. There we go, like that. Okay. Just can hide. You here. You're good. No, you. Yes. Okay. Remove that. We need this driver. It's gonna be AI2. AI driver AI2. Autopilot stop at AI to stop 1. Hold train. I'm gonna do a whistle. Then another whistle, like that. Good. Okay, now I need to get another AI, but this time I need the AI2 to leave Eagletown 06, I think it was. Cannot see because the fucking camera has to reset, of course, for no reason. And this thing has to always reset to be in the middle of the screen for no reason. Anyways, AI2 leaves Eagletown 06. Yeah. We're gonna do a set junction. And what we're gonna do is Eagletown 6 and Eagletown 7 are gonna be changed left and left to let the player out. And we're gonna do a navigation point complete, and we're gonna do, which navigation point is that? 6. You're going to complete navigation point 6 instead 002. There we go. Nice. When the player leaves Eagletown junction, so that sets that junction, good. But we also need to set up the AI, and I'm gonna be doing a honk and activate the autopilot. There we go. I need to delete the train at that particular track mark. That will work. Okay. We're good with this. Now, I need to play around with this, essentially. So, when AI1 leaves, switchback 1 needs to set the junction. It's also gonna need to leave switchback 2. Okay, so set junction and set junction. So AI1 leaves eagle switchback 01. That means that needs to be switched again. Eagle switchback 1 needs to be switched to the left. Just to make sure that this is correct, I'm gonna be doing another switch of these to the right, just to make sure that they are actually switched. Is needed, yes. Okay, switchback 1 to the left, switchback 2, and I will cause switchback 2 to be switched to the left as well. Good. Now the player needs to do the same. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this and this. So enter switchback 1. Oh, sorry, no, leave switchback 1. It's gonna be switched to the left. And here, switchback 2 is also gonna be switched to the left. It needs to be on leave. There we go. Okay. Good. Now, the thing is, I just need to get them to actually switch right as well. So, what I've done here, I'm going to clone that. Just to make sure. So, AI1 leaves the junction, switches it for itself, goes away, leaves the junction again, switches it for where is it? There we go. Oh, come on. Fucking paste yourself in. Thank you. Switchback 2 in there. So I want this to be a switchback 1. Save. It's going to change switchback 1 to the right. Okay, so comes in, switches, leaves, switches. Good. Now the same thing needs to be done over here. Comes in, leave. That's gonna be switches. Then leaves again, switches again. There we go. Like this. So now it has it accounts for the player actually getting in as well and having the chance to move through the switchback. But I'm taking a call probably back in 15 minutes or so. Alright. It's 15:03. It's not like I actually had a lot of time to stream, but yeah. Anyways, so far this is good. I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm gonna save it, gonna give it a quick test, and then I'm gonna have to run as well. But so far it's looking really good, I would say. Hello, peeps. Hello, Rin. Welcome. I forgot to actually set the time and stuff to be better, but hey, whatever. Let's do this, it's gonna be faster. Spring 1946. There's no speed limit here. I know I'll need to place a speed limit as well. Okay, here we go. Actually, fast for the speed limit that I have here. Speed limit here is 10 I don't need to hurry here because here my progression is based on the other train that needs to go through. And like, just like that. And now we go forwards. More at the mercy of the passenger train in front of me. I don't need to go that fast because there's a passenger train in front of me and everyone has to stop at the station and load and stuff like that, so I don't need to be fast. fast. I was too fast. Why is this guy not going? Okay, now he's going. Need to be more strict on the passenger train then. It's not gonna be stopping here for that long, if at all, actually. Yeah, okay, the passenger train is not gonna be stopping here at all, and I need to fix up the speed limit, so gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, and then I'll unfortunately have to go due to unforeseen consequences. I know it's quite surprising. Yeah. I'm being caught. I'm unexpectedly being caught by this as well, but hey, whatever. It happens. Okay. Need to set speed limits for these guys. Okay, and I need to set the passenger train to just not stop here at all. You? Yes. I'll tell him to just basically go through. And then he's gonna be doing all that. That will make sure that the passenger train gets through here first, and then this freight train can be second. Actually, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this entire place here. I'll future proof it even more. And that is by switching this to the left. There we go. And it's just going to be doing this. There we go. Right, there we go. Nice and easy. And just like that. Okay. Right. Let's fix. Anyways, I have to go now. I will be back eventually. Maybe in an hour, I don't know. Something came up, so it's unfortunate, but yeah, I'm gonna have to leave you guys. So yeah, thank you for joining. This is a relatively short stream. I hope you've enjoyed. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next time as well again. So, bye bye.